Welcome to the No Filter Podcast. Um, yeah. So how y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing? It's a little bit different intro. How y'all doing? No, y'all two, because I'm obviously not talking to the audience.
I knew what you was doing, but I feel like it's a setup.
Wow. Number one, the topic we're discussing cannot be attributed necessarily to any of us per se. This is just an open discussion right here that we finna have. So this is not a setup. However, if Ari decides she wants to do her tarot reading and things and talk about your Gemini ass from the last podcast, I'm giving her every opportunity to do so.
Okay, let me do this right quick. Let me shuffle.
Boom!
I shit you not. You better not be shuffling no tarot cards. I shit you not. I will fucking hang up. I will end this
Oh my
whole
God.
podcast.
Wait.
But no,
It's
Mookie, you
telling
agreed
me-
to this the last time out.
I never agreed
Right.
to nothing.
Yes, you
Nigga,
did.
there's a video.
Let
Prove it. I'll go delete that video right now. Don't fuck with me.
Quick, change the password. Oh,
All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
oh, you waiting for your
Like a
reading?
man.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting a message from the ancestors, from spirit.
Oh my
And they
God,
have a
this
question
is
for
gonna
you,
be
Mookie.
horrible.
Wait. No. They have a question for you. They said, why? Why is he so angry?
Oh.
I
Are
think
we
the
done?
ancestors want to answer.
Are we done? Are we done?
No, we're not. We're not done.
Oh my God.
Don't be such a spoil sport, Mookie.
Really? Okay. Wow, she's
Why are
really
you so
shuffling.
angry?
I really heard the shuffle. I know I really heard her fucking shuffle them cards. What the fuck is that? Holy shit. Oh my God.
I don't even have any. I don't have any on me.
Oh, so that was just my D, is that you shuffling cards fucking with me?
Nah, but you got a lot of red, homie. What's up? Trying to prove something?
What happened?
That may go change your shirt.
I'm not. You know what? I was finna do it, but
I don't think I've ever seen you in that much red.
I know, right? It's weird as fuck, right?
It is like because like what what color is the Falcons uniforms?
It's red and white and black.
But for
And
some reason you had a
I've
black
never-
and blue Falcons hat.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Shut up. Hey, Ari, when you gonna do a reading or something? Let's move on. Let's move forward.
Oh, now you want one?
Let's move forward. So water is good.
I mean that's a lot. Like, bruh.
Can we move on?
Not until you change your shirt.
This was the only clean shirt I had.
You know what? That was the worst possible answer you could have given.
I didn't have nothing else. I had nothing.
That was a horrible. That answer.
Antonio
was
Brown is suspended after misleading the team.
Okay. Let's move on. All right, very well. So today's podcast is going to be about body image, right? So we're going to talk about body image and things concerning body image. We're going to talk about like weight versus health, the preference for natural bodies versus this fucking current trend of BBL and all types of other shit, fakey fake. And we're gonna talk about Eurocentric beauty standards, what the average size of folks really is, and also a it's obviously going to be covered in the process, but us versus them, because we clearly have a preference amongst ourselves, all factors of our community, and what exactly that means for the things that we like, dislike, don't like, and carrying on and moving on and so on and so forth. So Ari, you're the resident spokesperson for the opposite gender on the pod at this very moment. So let's talk about like weight versus health, like in your opinion, and how you ascertain things and see things in your perspective in the world. Is there a direct correlation at all times? And do you think we are healthy, or what does the chart say? We're morbidly obese. Like, how what's your take on that as a woman?
I think too much attention is given to the super skinny and the super overweight. There's no attention given to like the women in between. You can be super skinny and unhealthy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I give those women a lot of attention, but carry on.
I know you do, but but you can be overweight and still be healthier than someone that is smaller. I think it causes mental health issues to focus that much on the body image. You focus too much on the outside and not giving enough attention to the inside, your mind, and your spirit. So everybody fucked up.
So what you're saying is it's sort of like a motherfucker who got $10,000 rims and a $20,000 stereo system on a $400 car. Okay, very well. Yeah. Mookie?
I don't have nothing to say on this particular topic.
Mookie. That's what we not finna do.
Nope, I don't have anything to say on this particular topic.
Why don't we have anything to say?
Because
could it be problematic if we begin discussing see, and notice I was really specific in not saying women. I'm talking about body image in general. Although most of what's going to be talked about is going to end up being women, because men do not, like, there's a clear double standard. Like, we know that it exists. It's not going to change. Not trying to change it, not trying to fight it. There's a fucking double standard. I'm aware of that. So most of the topics are going to end up surrounding women. However, comma, ... is it you don't want to talk about them skinny, frail bitches and hurt their feelings, or you don't want to talk about them extra large bitches and hurt their feelings? I don't know. Oh, help me out.
Okay, let me first tell you, I don't care about anybody's feelings at all. That's one.
Wait, pause. Mm-hmm. I want you to know you just said that on this recording. So when I say that to you personally, I don't want to hear no fucking blowback. Continue.
Okay. My thing is that, just like you said, there's no gender specific. I think it's more along the lines of women put more stock in it than men do. I'm big. I'm fat. I'm fat. Nah, fuck it. It is what it is. Fuck you, D. I don't make any, I don't take it. There was literally a whole podcast of these two on here making fun of me for being fat. And it is what it is.
No.
I
That wasn't
didn't
the
say
whole
nothing.
podcast.
Don't try. No.
I didn't say
They can,
anything.
no. They can go back and listen. All right, you laughed, so you're just as guilty. You laughed. You were laughing, and you're just as guilty. They can go back and listen to the whole podcast. But it's not. Men don't look at it the same way as women do. So it's like women being skinny, like it's not healthy either. But neither is being big. However, these big women is out here doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. Like there is a very, very thin line between being thick with 3 C's and being fat with 2 T's. Like it's a very thin line. I personally love all women to a degree. However, y'all put this pressure on yourselves versus us. It ain't nothing. You could be a very big woman, and that's cool if you confident. The fucking second you stop being confident, like that shit makes you ugly, hands down. That's to me. That's my personal preference. That's my personal stake in it. Because I don't have all day to be trying to reassure you that you're beautiful when you don't even believe it yourself. Like, that. Look, I'm fat and I'm dead sexy. Like, I don't give a fuck what. It's not a motherfucker in this. There's not a motherfucker out there that can tell me otherwise. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. There is 0 fucks given. I'm fucking sexy as fuck. Like, don't care. Women, they take that shit, like, you say one thing wrong to them and they fucking whole self-esteem is fucking destroyed immediately. I don't get it. Like, it's weird to me because at the end of the day, being skinny or being big, the best thing you can do is have confidence in yourself. Because I'm not gonna have it for you. I ain't got it for you. That's just my take. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong.
Of course you
do. No. Okay. I'm not gonna say I disagree with what you said. When I say I think you're wrong, I think it's a equal distribution between men and women. However, society's pressures on men are a bit different because it's about what men bring to the table. It's about what we've worked to do, not necessarily some inherent physical trait. Like women's worth is inherently tied to their beauty, and men's worth is intrinsically tied to our ability to provide and protect. So when you get the little motherfucker who sees you get the 160-pound dude, right? 5'9", $160. The average woman in the United States is 5'4" tall and 170 pounds. He ain't finna like that because that bra could probably beat him the fuck up. And that plays a part in why he's not attracted to her. Or he may be attracted to her and he may just never talk to her because he don't want to get beat the fuck up. So men come with the same body image issues, they just manifest different. Because you get the short dudes who get vilified for being short. You get the chubby, pudgy dudes, like, oh, bruh, you can't even see your meat no more. What the fuck are you doing? You need to fix your stomach. You get that, like, those things are real. Period. So I don't say it's just women. I just say that the short motherfucker and the pudgy motherfucker if they bring enough resources to the table, the shit is overlooked. Where we don't give a fuck what resources she brings to the table. I don't fuck how many PhDs you got and how much money you make. If you walk up a flight of steps and you breathing heavy, I don't want to be with you.
Wait. What?
And no, look, you laughing, right? But dead ass. Notice that has very little to do with your actual weight. It's more about your health at that point. Because you could be a skinny broad and be totally unfucking fit, walk up the same flight of steps and be breathing heavy. If you a big chick and you walk up the same flight of steps and you good, you got all the energy in the world once you get up the steps, I fucks with you. That's dope. It linked to men being attracted to women who can produce us offspring. You can't effectively chase our children if your ass can't get up a flight of steps. That's problematic. Like, even if we never have children, like if the things we want to do together, going out, fucking, let's go skating. We can't go skating because your big ass, you fucking tired. That's not gonna work. I don't give a fuck. You know, like I'm you know, clearly, Mook, I'm if you're a big girl and you're confident, rock that shit out. Don't, except for don't be out here doing the Lizzo. Don't do that.
Thank you. I was gonna say that shit.
Yeah, like yeah, that's just wild. That's just wildly disrespectful.
Yeah, like
to yourself and whoever you with. Yeah, like that's just too fucking much. Like there got to be a limit to something. Like, come on now. But nah, if you a big girl and you doing your thing, like handling your business, fuck yeah, handle your business. Like, hey, that's what's up. Wear some shit to compliment you, accentuate the curves that you got, work that shit. Boom, we go out. Motherfuckers is looking at. I'm like, yeah, this is me. Oh, fuck how big you is.
Like,
as long as you ain't tired when you get up to the top of the steps.
Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. He's stupid. Like my thing, like that's my whole thing is like confidence. Like your weight is not an issue. Like, but until it becomes a health issue. Now, don't like your self-esteem about being overweight, don't bring that shit to me. Like that's my only issue. Like that's it. Like as long as you healthy and you don't bring that shit to me. Because if you go out and then somebody starts snickering at you and then you expect me to fight, like I'm not gonna fight. That's weird. They just laughing at you. Now, if a nigga put his hands on you, then we got an issue. But somebody laughing at you, I'm not gonna like, that's your issue. People laugh at me all the time. They ain't gonna run this fade though. Okay. Anyway, that was off topic. That was off subject.
You ain't finna, your chubby ass ain't finna run no fade. Anyway, what's up, all right? You awfully quiet.
How you gonna try to call me fat and then run? And then you gonna try to run after you call me fat?
I didn't run anywhere.
You tried to hustle off to fucking RA after you called me fat.
I didn't call you fat though.
What did you say? Chubby?
I said your chubby ass ain't finna run no fade.
I can briskly walk. Fuck you, bitch.
Well, I'm telling motherfuckers off top. Look, I ain't no little motherfucker, right? But all the energy I got reserved for physicality is reserved for the opposite gender. So, homie, you run up on me, we not running no fades. I'm pulling on you immediately.
I spent way too much money on this gun there, bucko.
I'll at your boy. I ain't got that to do. You want to tussle and grab and do all of the other shit. Like I ain't trying to do that unless there's a mattress involved. You got me fucked up. Like, it's not what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, that shit.
Now, like I mean, don't get me wrong. Physically, I'll fuck you up and put you down so I can go get my gun. But at the end of the day, we not finna fight. Like that ain't like I'm doing some shit to you. Like boom, 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 quick. And I hope you ain't still laying there when I come back. But I'm not running no fade. Like that ain't happening. Them days is gone. I might not heal right. You get a good hit on my eye right now, woo-hoo, that shit might not heal till next year.
Dude, I'm telling you, look, I was outside fucking around with Bruno. I think I told you this, man. I was trying to run with Bruno. Dude, that motherfucking shins was like, bitch, what is you doing?
Yeah, I ain't playing that game. That is a game I'm unwilling to play. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie about that one. Like, so you talking about running the fade? I'm saying I know better. I know you not finna be in the bar and some motherfucker want to fucking tussle and you finna be going back and forth. I know better. And number one, if we in the same area, listen, listeners, there's a group of us. If you run up on one of us, we are going to pack you the fuck out. There is no fair fight. Zero. There is zero chance you are getting the fair one. You are getting packed the fuck out.
Look, and you can ask for it all you want to. It's not gonna happen.
Right? Like, oh, I'm trying to run this fade. All right, bro.
What you don't see is the other fucking 12 motherfuckers that's behind you right now.
Right? You think you finna square want to.
Not today.
When you get donkey punched in the back of your fucking head while you arguing with my brother, you gonna understand the fuck. We ain't running no fucking fades. That ain't happening. So clearly, look, so I'm gonna just keep it a whole buck. I don't like fake people, so I don't like fake shit. So I lean very far to the natural part of the spectrum. And I don't give a fuck what that means to other people. You run out and you decide you don't want to do. Now, don't get me wrong. You got some medical concerns and you go get the gastric fucking belt thing, all that other shit. Cool. Like, bet. Like, I get it. You run out saving up your dough to get a fake ass, fake titties, fucking liposuction and all that other shit, and you ain't trying to work to fucking do what the fuck you need to do. That's on you. That's some shit you got to deal with. I'm gonna tell you right now, the mindset and the mentality of a broad who's willing to spend thousands of dollars to change her physical appearance, who doesn't make money off of her physical appearance, she's taking money from the unit to change her physical appearance that I'm not complaining about. I don't want you. I don't give a fuck what the rationale would be. Oh, I've always wanted my ass to be bigger. Okay, bitch. Then you and your big ass can go about your business. Because we can invest in a bunch of other things for that amount of money. Mm-hmm. So we've had that conversation. Like I am a stickler on that. I have a natural preference. And when I say natural, I mean your unadulterated self presented with me and to me and for me is my fucking preference. So you start putting on 172 tons of fucking makeup and all types of other shit, I'm not a fucking fan of that either. So if I'm not a fan of that shit, I'm clearly not going to be a fan of no fake asses, fake fucking titties. That's fucking weird. That's weird as hell. And why would you fucking do an elective surgical procedure? That shit is fucking weird.
Yeah, and it's dangerous.
That's weird. Yeah, that when I say it's weird, I mean that's weird. You're not finna put me under and like, oh, I want my calves to be bigger. So I'm gonna go under the knife. Let this doctor put me to sleep so he can put some silicone implants in my calf. The fuck out of it. It's fucking weird. You know what you're supposed to do when your stomach get bigger? Buy bigger pants, bitch. The fuck out of it. The fuck, this shit is weird as hell.
And it's wild, bro. Like they really they really save up money. It's just like you said, like if there was no, if you're a model, if you are in the business to where your appearance matters.
No. Listen. No, because you're saying model. I want you to think about what you're saying, right? Remember when we had the conversation and I said, make money with your body, right? I was specifically referencing strippers. I'm not talking about models because if you already got a fucking modeling gig, you already have a gig.
True.
Right. So, right, if you're a model, you're already a model. Clearly, whatever you came with was sufficient to get you the fucking gig. It ain't about, if you want to get some more money, because somebody say, oh, you need a bigger ass, that's probably because they want to bend you the fuck over, not because they want to take goddamn pictures of you. Let's just keep it a buck.
It's true. It's factual information.
Right. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, so the stripper chick, she goes, she make her money, say she get, she pulling in, $500 a night on average, but she see the other hoes she work with, they making $700,000, $800,000 a night because they making their ass clap. Okay, you pretty, you fit, you dope, you doing your thing. You can't make your ass clap because you ain't got enough. You invest into a BBL because you're making your ass clap now. You getting more money. Cool, bet. That's a win. If you don't do that for a living, what the fuck is you purchasing that for? That's weird as hell.
Because they want to feel pretty.
Now, I don't feel exactly the same way about titties though, because I understand that titties have a direct correlation with how people view women in society.
That is true.
Right. Like if you, like your womanhood is directly tied to your titties. Most times. Like a chick who grew up and by the time you in high school, she's still in an A cup. She probably gonna graduate high school and want to get something done about that. Not saying that I think she should. I'm saying that if she has suffered some childhood trauma based on that, I would support that. Like, yes, babe, do that. That's what's up. But you ain't finna convince me that, like, by the time you get to be a grown ass woman, look, if I'm knocking it down and you think your ass is flat when I'm behind you, bitch, I can't stop. Just fucking stop. like whatever motherfucker behind you knocking it down is not complaining about the curvature of your ass. You're complaining about that.
That's true. Everything they do is not for themselves, it's for other people. Everything.
And it ain't for the motherfucker they with.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. It's for everybody else.
Right.
It is literally for everybody else. The motherfuckers.
No, I did this for me, Cap.
No, you did. You did that shit so you could feel better when people looking at you. You wanted the validation of people looking at you.
You want your rims to keep spinning when you park, bitch. You corny. You just as corny as them niggas was when they was getting them rims.
Yo, didn't they think they was the shit though? Them motherfuckers kept spinning like, yeah, bitch. On your Toyota Corolla.
When I park, my rims are still spinning. Shut your dumb ass up. Like, fuck.
Shit was crazy. And they saved up, and it's crazy because they would save up this amount of money to get this elective surgery. But then when it's time to do something constructive, like, oh, I want to, like, it's weird as fuck, the mindset of people when it comes to shit like this. You will spend thousands of dollars to get a fake ass or anything really, lipo, whatever the case may fucking be.
Right,
you will
it's
spend
crazy.
this money to do this, but you'll work in a dead-end job but complain about it.
Bro, listen, it's like $10,000 to $15,000 to open a Subway franchise. You about to tell me we gonna save up? Because if you saving and we together, there's more things being put on my plate to pay for. Let's just be honest, right? So if we're together, you're telling me you're about to save up $10,000 to $15,000, and instead of opening a franchise that's going to bring us more money and something we could possibly pass along to our fucking children, whatever the fuck, continue to make money and go on trips, you tell me you about to go get your ass done. Bitch, you gonna be on them 2 fucking bubbles by your damn self.
And the procedure itself is fucking
Vicious.
horrible. Oh my god.
Vicious.
That shit made my skin crawl every time. I was like, huh. Like real shit. The bruising, the pain. Like, bitch, you can't even sit on your ass. And that's not even, okay, even the BBL, the fucking lipo, all that shit is pain. If you ever, anybody who has never seen the shit, like literally what, they jam that, like, oh, that shit makes my fucking body hurt. Like, why? Why? So you can get validation from a stranger? So you can get your drinks for free? What the fuck? Like, that shit makes no fucking sense to me. Like, no.
So clearly, look, here you go. My preference, as stated, is natural. Whatever nature gave you, I'm obviously attracted to it because we're having the dialogue. We're at a point now where I'm like, I'm invested into you for whatever reason, for however much I'm invested. So at that point, anything you do, you are doing for someone else, and I'm aware of this because I'm telling you, you are fine. And the sheer lunacy of you saving what could ultimately open a franchise, start a small business, LLC, whatever the fuck. We could be doing a lot of fucking things with the money you are about to simply use to get some fat sucked out of your fucking stomach and shoved into your ass. You have lost your fucking mind.
All because your self-worth comes from validation of fucking strangers.
From other motherfuckers. Like me behind you, smacking your ass, piping you the fuck out ain't enough. You want the nigga at the gas station tell you how fat your ass is in your
exactly. So you can go about your day and be like, some random bum at a gas station said my ass is fat. I like that. You dumb broad. This is what I be saying. Like your self-esteem issues is the fucking problem. Like real shit. Like D calls me fat at least once or twice a day. That's not even an exaggeration. I don't give a fuck what I can give 2 fucks less what D said. Look, let me tell you something. When chicks get mad at me, like, okay, when they like me, oh my fat is sexy. But when they mad, I'm just a bitch. It is cool. Because you weren't saying that shit when I was hyping you out. I was all big and sexy then. You can't change your mind because you mad, bitch. I don't care. You not finna hurt my fucking feelings. I don't care. Look, what, like D said, what you eat don't make me shit. Like, I don't care. My self-esteem is not tied into what the fuck you think of me at all. Like, hands down. There's been, like, chicks be like, oh no, I don't give
Bitch, I'm a grown ass man.
I don't give a fuck, like, at all.
I will run my tongue up one stretch mark and down the other.
And down the other. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, whatever self-esteem issues you got, they are yours. Like, hands the fuck down. Cat Williams said that shit. Either way, we fucking. Either way, I don't care. That shit.
Well, okay, so wait, Mookie, you keep painting this picture, right? So let me provide a full frame for the listener since I am not on camera, right? Mookie, how much do you actually weigh?
I weigh 270.
Okay, now understand, fuckers. I weigh as much as he does, and I am shorter than him. So I don't want nobody fucking coming for me or Mookie I'm allowed to tell as many fucking fat jokes as I want because I will beat the brakes off you if you see me in person. Big facts. I don't want there to be no misconceptions. And I have been working on my forehead cushion for fucking years.
You're
You're
done.
gonna love it.
You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're all the way done now.
Have I not been calling it forehead cushion for the last fucking 20 years?
Oh my goodness.
And look, I'm gonna tell you something. There's gonna be somebody that messaged me. What is forehead cushion? And obviously,
Bitch, you want to find out?
Like, obviously, bitch, you're not doing your job. You're not doing a good enough job. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Like, you haven't been doing your job.
Look, if she gotta ask what forehead cushion is, she one of them lazy bitches who like to lay her head on your lap and suck your dick. She not actively moving her whole head while she fucking giving. Woo, shit. Okay. All right. I'm off that right now. Ari, you've been decidedly quiet. Well, listen, just so the listeners know, Ari likes the banter between me and Mookie. We are not shutting her out. She is full well in charge of and capable of stating her opinions and the facts she wants to present to y'all whenever she wants to. However, when we bring that to her attention, she says, I like to listen to you and Mookie dialogue. So fuck what the listeners want. I don't give a fuck about them. And if they want to smoke, they need to send a message and come see me about it. I was like, bet. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Oh my gosh. Y'all
That's
are hilarious. Oh.
It's really what happened too.
So I watched a couple of videos.
Sorry, go for it.
Oh yeah, I was saying I've seen the videos of people getting the BBLs and their experiences. And I watched the doctors talk about the process and how they do it. Oh my God. Like Movie said, it's so painful. Why would you put yourself through that? This lady, she was bandaged up. She couldn't sit on her butt. She had to sit in a chair with a hole in it. She had all type of CNAs there for help. She couldn't do anything herself. I don't think anything is worth going through that, especially when it's dangerous and you can die from it. A gym membership is much cheaper, and so is therapy. The women that do the enhancements to boost their careers, if they're already in it and they're trying to get a boost, that's different. But if they're getting the surgery to get into the industry, I don't think that's good either, because it's not for themselves. And then what happens if after getting that surgery, they still don't make it? Then what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's worth it. Yeah.
This shit is weird to me. Okay, and just so everybody's aware, you know what? Because I understand, right? Generally people will have this assumption because they can just see your face, right? So they may think that you just so y'all are aware, back in the day we said Ari was shaped like a video girl. Now she's shaped like an Instagram model. Just so everybody's aware. Just I don't, because typically women who have your stance are the little frail chicks who be talking crazy to people, and they be talking crazy to yeah, nobody can see you. They see your face.
Okay.
Right.
I'm 5'6", size 10.
You don't have to give up. You don't have to give out all your info, man.
But
I just want to paint the picture.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Not trying to be funny, but people pay for what I have naturally, right? No disrespect, but that's what it is.
She said that with all the disrespect she could muster, bitches.
So, Yeah, I mean, I get it wanting to be more appealing and more sexy and shit, but I think you should do it for yourself because if you're doing it for other people, at some point they're gonna stop paying attention. Then what? You're stuck with all that, the bill for it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, no, I have to agree. Like I will say this. I differ greatly on the stance of people do things for themselves, right? I'm not gonna say that. I never particularly say that, but my stance holds true across the board. People don't worry and work on their appearance for themselves unless you start talking about how they're treated or perceived, which is in direct correlation with how other people see you. This is men go out, spend hundreds of dollars on clothes, shoes, haircuts, getting their faces properly clipped, the whole shebang, because they want to appear presentable for women. So I'm saying that first because I don't want there to ever be any argument that women do the identical thing for other women. Because you're not doing it for the dude, because the dude wants to fuck. He's gonna fuck you. He doesn't give a fuck. Like he's like, cool. Like this bitch look like she's in my league or out of my league, and then that's gonna move forward. However, if that man has a job and you see the women he works with as competition, you up your game. If that man moves in circles where the women that he's around seems to provide some type of competition to the woman he's with, she ups her game. She not doing it for him because on a regular schmegular day, he come home, she posted up in the bonnet and the house shoes with the fucking SpongeBob shit on. She don't give a fuck. She gives zero fucks because she's at home where he's gonna be. So she's not getting all done up for him at all. When she go out in the world, oh shit. When she go out in the world, that's when it changes. Mookie, take over. Go for it.
I'm not even gonna be angry or hostile. The only thing
Why would we be angry and hostile?
I don't know, because that's usually my MO. The only thing I did not agree with what you said is when you said women up their game when they feel like threatened or like you see them. They don't. They don't. They
Well,
don't care.
okay, there are other women who will directly attack you when they feel threatened, but the threat is still there.
Oh, okay. I can concede. I can
Right.
see.
Like so like the woman that you're with, when you meet her, she is actively competing for male suitors. When you meet her, she is her best presentation of herself. And then once you get her, she don't give a fuck what you think no more. She only dresses up to go out with you so other bitches know who you're with. She tries to outdo them, or if you are in a position to show her she has direct competition. Otherwise, you coming home to the same shit all the fucking time.
Real talk.
Right. Like that's not, I wish it was my opinion, but that, and you know, that gets into the alpha fucking and how women choose men and blah 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 blah. I'm not even going down that road. This is more about body image. Yeah, that, you know, but you can go ahead and let your shit off.
No, because it's just like ideally, I know women women don't, to me, and again, people can be mad and they can take it however they want to, they can come for me later. Women don't do anything for their men at all. And I'm a firm believer in this. They do what is best for them and to look good in front of other people. And therein lies the problem.
I'm not going to agree with that. It depends on who you are.
I wanted to go off, but I couldn't argue that point. It's true.
Right. We're going to let that be. We're just going to let that be.
That's going to be what it's going to be.
Is.
We're not even going to go into depth on that.
But yes, by and large, you are correct.
Yes. Yes. And it's sad that that's a true statement. But it's wild though, man, because when it comes to the body standard and the body dysmorphia and all that shit, it primarily falls on the woman. Like it's never.
Do you have Mookie? Do you have to select to let her? Do you have to select to let her back in the room?
I don't think. Damn, when it did no, she should be.
Okay, no, she's not. Continue.
But yeah, like it's always the woman, like hands down. Like the women bring this problem into the work. Like they bring this into because it's not inherently a male thing. It's not, and there is that double standard because we don't look at it the way that y'all do. Because we don't take that shit into consideration at all. Like as long as, like you said in the beginning, as long as you are healthy, and there is no risk of you collapsing on me or hurt or crushing or killing me, I don't care. Your issues are just that, your issues. So it's unfair for you to bring that shit onto me. Like me and you have always had this conversation off podcast when it comes to shit like this. It's like, you know, the whole makeup situation. Makeup, I shit you not, is the devil. It is the devil or it is the devil. Like real shit. Like y'all females can just like there are some we done seen these videos, man. Some of these I'm like I really want to take a water gun to wherever I go, I'm gonna start taking a water gun because some of you bitches is lying. Some of y'all is lying. Like, cause that shit don't make no sense, man. There is no conceivable reason for it to be like day and night. Day and fucking night. Like I'm not as extreme as D is when it comes to the makeup. I'm a little more tolerant. However, there is a limit that I have. Like, okay, like if you want to put on some lipstick that matches you want like, and another thing, like you filthy muggles that wear color contacts. I hate you. I hate you with with every fiber of my being. Like you are what's wrong with this world. Especially
that's how you feel, bro?
That be wearing these green and blue color contacts. Like, are you serious? That is why. What are you proving? You do what I'm saying? Like, what are you?
I mean, they not really. Look, I'm just not a fan of the fakeness, so I try not to judge people on that. I just know it's not my preference, and I think it speaks inherently to who you are as a person. That's why I choose not to fuck with it. Like it's an indication that your priorities and your character is flawed in a way that I don't want to contend with. do you by all means. Like if you want to have fucking cumbrellas on your eyelids and your fucking lace front and your fucking 72-inch nails and your fake ass and your fake titties and your liposuction and in all manner of speaking, do fucking you. But don't get mad when I don't want to deal with you.
Exactly.
That's not saying we can't work together. That's not saying we can't be cool. We can't speak. Like I'm not judging you in any way, shape, or form. You're still a human being. You just want to do what you want to do. But when you are questioning why I'm not attracted to you, because bitch, I don't know what you look like. Like the fuck, I have no fucking idea.
Everything that you have presented is false. Is under false pretenses. Like real
Ari's
talk.
raising her hand. Look, Ari's using the raise hand button. Oh my god.
Obviously, she's having some
crazy.
audio issues.
No, she's raising her hand because she wants you to shut the fuck up. Yes, we're listening.
See, it said, wait, I didn't. Ari,
Oh, she said unmute her.
I've not muted her.
You clearly did.
I clearly did not. I don't even know how I would. I can ask her to unmute, but I can't.
I can't hear shit now.
Can you?
What are you doing,
me, right?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know how to unmute her.
Click on her.
And like literally
go,
the
go,
only
no,
thing.
Go to participants.
And the only thing it's telling me to do is to ask her to unmute.
You gotta unmute, Ari, not us.
Yeah, like I can't unmute you.
Hit the button. No, she's literally on it too. She's saying unmute her. She gonna fuck you up, bro.
I know, right? Like it was like, and I started, and I was looking too. I was like, yo, because I can mute you right now if I wanted to, but I can't unmute her, which is weird. So you gonna raise your hand too?
I'm just hitting buttons.
Really, I am lost.
Unmute yours. Okay, here you go. We're gonna try this. And
can you do it?
I'm trying. Something happened. I seen something flash.
It says the host has to unmute me. I have no idea.
Right, I'm the host now, though.
We're sorry, listeners. This has been
I'm not sorry.
Please listen to the soothing sounds of Luther Vandross.
Boom, boom, do 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 do. Whoa.
Say you're gonna be in love with me. It's
driving me crazy to think that my baby wouldn't be.
With me.
Oh.
Ari, try leaving and then let D send you another request. Now you send her a request.
Say that you're gonna be.
Say you're gonna be, 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 say you're gonna be.
That's how we feel. This turned into the music part. You know what? We can't sing. We can't sing somebody else's song because
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it. We'll find out when it gets flagged.
I know, right? Look, if this half don't go up, we know why now. I thought as long as we weren't playing, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, because that's not really his song. Like, I think somebody else wrote that. She left prematurely because I was about to make her the host so she could do it herself.
But did you send her the request?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely some crap going on her end.
Right? Because my shit, when you come in the room, you don't have to join.
So this has been an interesting podcast.
Right?
It's been very, very interesting. You know, we could always just.
Nope. Fuck that. No filter.
The name does lend itself to the podcast, doesn't it?
Right? Like, we just be gone. Just reckless with it.
There. Wait.
And
she's
she's not muted this
can
time.
Talk. Oh, no.
What?
Can't
You can
hear
hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
good.
Yay.
Okay. I guess after that last comment, they didn't want me to say nothing else.
They took some real look at this point. They took some real fucking steps to mute you. That's like,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the women's liberation movement was like, she is setting us back.
she is not helping us at all.
Like, she is not the feminist we want.
She's not helping the cause.
Oh man. Well, anyway, you're back. So, what you got for us?
I missed a lot during that muting and trying to figure it out.
Oh no, we wasn't really saying nothing. We were singing Luther Vandross songs.
Oh,
and then we came to the conclusion that we should stop singing Luther Vandross songs because we're putting the shit on YouTube and the fucking video might get flagged.
Yeah, because they're definitely gonna check for what is it? It's not plagiarism.
Copyright.
Yeah, there you go. Copyright.
So you got to say we're about to sing Luther Vandross, whatever it was.
No, we don't have. They probably worst case scenario, they'll put a fucking thing on there saying that, you know, something in the podcast has his shit in it, or whoever wrote the fucking song, because I don't think he wrote the song.
I think they made.
Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I wasn't singing Luther Vandross. How about that? How about that? Catch Me Outside. How about that? I was singing like, Ruben Studdard singing Luther Vandross.
Worst case scenario, all they're gonna do is mute it. They'll mute that part, I guess.
Yeah, it's all good.
Anyway, since we're on the No Filter podcast, this is what we do.
Yeah, we're just no filtering. Yeah. Ain't no filters. Y'all get to see how this shit really go. We not editing. We showing y'all the real deal. Because we ain't fake. That felt like an attack on the entire BBL community, didn't it?
It was.
Nope.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Right. Oh no. Oh no, but it was.
It was. No, he meant what he.
It was. He did I meant that shit.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
Like, yes.
Look, let me tell you something. There is when everybody that listens to D Talk, let me tell you something. There is never Everything he says is for a purpose. Don't ever think that what he says does not have some double meaning to it. It's never. He's no. That one.
Oh, well, I wasn't trying to offend nobody. Everybody got their fucking preference.
No,
Well, no, you not. Listen, I don't give a fuck about their feelings because clearly they don't give a fuck about their feelings. That's why they getting shit injected into their ass.
Oh, so you know somebody that got one.
I can't, okay, this is what I'll say. I'll say this. I know of people who have elected to have these particular surgeries. I can't say I know them well enough to be able to ring their phone and ask them what their opinion is on the matter. Don't give a fuck, but I don't know them that well at this point in my life. Like once upon a time, and once again, that it also speaks to who I am as a person. Like if that's the mentality you have, you're probably not the type of person that I'm going to be around. Because I'm going to ensure you understand your value as a human being is not directly connected to how you fucking physically present to the world at all. Now, if you allow yourself to be defined how you physically present to the world, so be it. That is what it is.
And I think that's the worst part about it is that they do it for the sole divinity of the thought processes of other motherfuckers that don't matter. Motherfuckers that you will never see again. Ever.
You might see them every day. I just don't give a fuck. Listen, me and my forehead cushion, we great.
Stop.
I'm not finna be out here fucking getting back in shape. Round is a shape, bitch. I'm good. Like me, I'm a circle. Fuck that. like big fucking facts here. Like I know you want a square or you want a motherfucker like me. Like you want a motherfucker to show up to your fucking party with a keg or a 6-pack. That's all I'm saying.
I'm more of a 2-liter. I just
know you show up to my shit to drink my beer and all you got is a 6-pack, you gotta get the fuck out.
And that just goes to say exactly how the difference between men and women and their ability to men don't place no stock in that shit.
Well, no, listen, I'm not gonna say that either. Because then you have motherfuckers out here like KS who works to push a particular narrative for a particular group of people. By and large, that doesn't represent everyone. That doesn't represent the average Joe. That doesn't represent most of the folks in our fucking community. Which is, I'm glad you said that, Mookie, because that's the perfect segue into the us versus them thing. Like that doesn't represent how we particularly feel about it, but there is a standard that exists that some women are attempting to put themselves into for whatever reason. Like I don't find it necessarily attractive. I'm just like, nah, like I'm good. Like if I want to lay across my motherfucking iron board, I'll do that. Like I need something else. Like I'm good. I mean, you laughing? Okay, Mook. Would you rather lay on your fluffy couch, or do you want to lay on your coffee table? You tell me. Which one are you gonna lay on?
I'm always gonna lay on the fluffy shit there. That's weird. That is
okay.
That's weird. That's not even. I laugh because it was I never really thought about it, but there are people that they prefer that shit. I'm like, oh.
Well, listen, I don't know if they prefer it, and I can't say that either. I'm saying that there's a standard that exists I'm not saying that's their preference, because when you look, Marilyn Monroe was like a 14, 16.
Mhm.
Pam Grier. Yeah, bro. Like when you historically look back, most of the sex symbols were built. Period. They were curvy as fuck, big titties, asses, thighs, the whole shebang. When you start talking about like the supermodel, like Twiggy and shit, even Bo Derek was a relatively decent size. Like when you start getting into like Twiggy and fucking Pamela Anderson, and even she went and got bigger titties. Like at the end of the day, like no, nobody want that fucking frail bony shit. Like, but for white guys, they love to have that on their arm, like that. You know, they do.
Go ahead.
I mean, like, okay, like we laughing, and I guess I say it like, and I guess it's kind of funny when I say it, but like you bump into enough people in your travels that you know you can meet a white girl. She might weigh $160, 200. She fucking 5'6", and she'll tell you she had the worst experiences of her life growing up. Because white dudes didn't want to fuck with her. They talked bad about her. They call her fucking Miss Piggy, all types of other fucking bullshit. And shit was all bad. Like that's the facts.
Yeah.
In our community, that's regular size. Like we looking at Shorty. If Shorty don't at least weigh a $130, a $140, motherfuckers, she on that shit. She don't eat. like her people didn't feed her. Like that's the case. Like by the time you fucking 20 years old, like 18 to 20, when you hitting your fucking your sexual fucking opening right there for women, like nah, if you don't weigh $140, motherfuckers is looking at you kind of strange.
That's true. I mean,
and then like, and I'm a firm, listen, I've been a firm believer in this since I was in high school. I'm not gonna bullshit. And I understand my perspective is lewd as fuck. I'm not even gonna sit here and say that. If I see a broad and her titties extend past her stomach, it's cool. I don't give a fuck how big you is. As long as your titties is bigger than your stomach, it's a win. I say it in a really direct way, but now think about it. When you see a woman, if she has on something to complement her frame, as long as her titties are make the blouse, shirt, whatever dress is bigger than her stomach, it's a win, right or wrong. That's for both y'all. I don't think you're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I can't wait because you what? Yo, wait. The first part was true, but then the second part made me laugh even harder because you asked Ari, and Ari was like, "I guess."
Well, no, like she's a woman who sees other women. Women typically are much harsher than men are. Like women are way harsher on other women than we are.
You're right.
So
but it was just
like that's my stance, and along with that stance came the fact that I'm not no little motherfucker, and I'm not talking about weight wise. I mean, I'm not no little motherfucker. If the only way you too big to get on top of me is if you pass out and I can't get your big ass off me, and I ain't no weak bitch.
I mean, that's true. That is the standard.
So when you meet a chick and she looking and she looking at shit like motherfucker can't pick her up. Oh, I will bounce you all over this fucking room. Don't play with me. I ain't no little motherfucker. Like my motherfucking biceps and my triceps is bigger than my forearm. I ain't your little brother, motherfucker. I will bounce you all over this goddamn room.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
But like no real shit.
But I'm with you.
Like no, like just like right when you meet a motherfucker, like Mookie, when you meet a chick and she thinks she too big, it's probably because she dated a motherfucker who couldn't pick her ass up.
Yeah, I agree.
Right or wrong?
I agree 100%. Nothing you said I disagree with at all. Like you are 100% correct. However, it's not gonna stop me from fucking laughing at it. I just can't do it. Sorry. The shit's still fucking funny because it's funny because it's weird to think of it any other way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just.
Well, no, you say that because you ain't no little motherfucker either, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like to believe anything other than my percent is like it's weird to me. I'm like it's fucking like I've literally had to argue with bitches. Like I'm not. Like, oh no, I can't do that. Bitch, if you don't bring your let's go. You fucking wasting time.
Like when I pick up all two, when I pick up all 225 of you and curl you and pin you against the wall, you gonna understand I ain't no little motherfucker and you ain't nearly as big as you thought.
Like real shit, come on. Like I ain't got time for all this. You talking too much. Let's go. Come on.
Wrap this shit up, B.
Like come on. Like fuck. I can't. No, bitch. You fucking with my timetable. I got shit to do. Let's go. Wrap that shit up, B. Let's go.
Like talking about I need to leave my t-shirt on. No, you don't, bitch. God. I'm trying to see them titties. Don't play with me.
Like if you don't get completely naked, I don't like. Let's go. Like ain't nobody worried about the same shit you worried about. Get under that bitch like a car, like fucking get under the hood like a mechanic. Lift this motherfucker. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Fucking come on. Like lift this hood up. Let's go. Goddamn it. I ain't got time for this shit.
Oh, bro, be like, don't do that. Don't take my shirt off. My titties is pointing at the ground. No, bitch, your titties is pointing at me.
Like, fuck all that, man. Like, that shit's weird. Like, I'm telling you, all that shit is definitely y'all fucking hang up. It is definitely. And any man that like you, and it's the type of man that you fucking with too. You got to be aware of that shit too. You fucking with the wrong type of men. Like real men ain't worried about that shit. Real men ain't pressing that shit. I don't care. Like, bitch, you weird. Like, no, oh my god, no.
Yes, yes. When you take your bra off, I want your titties to come closer to like. I don't want to strain my neck right now. I'm good. Like, Let's make this happen.
This shit ain't nothing but working titties. That's cool. Them is working titties. I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Like let them be free.
I don't know. That's me. Look, that's me. That ain't for everybody. I'm not saying that every man you meet is gonna be like that. But I am saying that every man you meet that's worth a damn should probably be a little bit stronger than he is already. Like if you 220 something and dudes say you too big, you might want to say, no, bro, you need to get your little ass in the gym.
Like
you need to do a couple push-ups and some dips so you can pick me the fuck up.
And like, so, okay, and even still, like, okay, let's not even, okay, like, let's say you can't pick a bitch up. That's cool too. However,
no, it's not. It's not.
I don't want there to be no misunderstanding at all. Like
me either. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. If she weigh under 250 and you can't pick her up and put her on the kitchen counter, you have failed miserably.
That is true. That is fucking.
You need to step your fucking game up.
That is true. That is
like right. Like okay, you start getting in the 300s. Okay, I can work with you. You can say I can't pick her up. Cool. You 250 and under, and the dude you with can't put you on top of the counter. I mean, that that's you lifting up with the bounce and him guiding you to the counter.
Exactly.
If
like
y'all
that's
can't
all
get
it
the sexy
is.
moment,
Like it's
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I
you're
don't
not doing it
understand.
by yourself, nigga. Oh my god, yo, this shit is wild to me. I can't no other way. Like that shit is wild. Like
Man, listening to y'all, I want to be picked up.
We don't know what y'all heard. We don't know what y'all know. We disavow all knowledge of prior activity.
Like we really literally don't know where that shit cut off at the end. So that's neither here nor there. Oh,
I'll go. Okay, so I'll say this, right? Let me say this. I still think your dude need to work on his upper body strength if he can't move you. However, like Mook personally, right? Because I ain't asking Art shit right now. So Mook, you fucking you ever been with a chick and she ain't small, and then she be like, I can't believe you tossed me around like that.
Yep.
Right. And in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, well, how the fuck was the last nigga you was fucking making you change positions? Was he asking?
Wait, shut the fuck. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, dude. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Like how far out the mood is that going? Can we get in doggy now, baby?
Oh my god.
The fuck?
I hate
how does
I hate
that work?
Your mind work. That shit pisses me off because now I can't unthink about that shit now. Like, do they do that? Like, is that what they do? Do
like,
they
right?
like, I'm like, shoulder? Like turn over.
Like, babe, is it okay if we change positions now? Like, motherfucker, like I'm like you on top of me, and I'm picking you up, still hammering. You going on your back. I'm like, oh my God, this shit is fire. You didn't try to wrap your legs around me. I'm flipping you the fuck over, grabbing you by your motherfucking hip dips, pulling up on you, and I'm putting, look, the elbow or the forearm is gonna be somewhere on your back because I'm gonna need that arch to be proper. like in statement. None of this requires permission. This is just what's happening. You can let me know if it's like, oh my God, no, don't do that. Okay, cool. I get it. That was painful for you. Okay, very much so. We can slow that down. But no, I'm not gonna ask you, yo, can you turn over for me? Huh?
Oh my God.
How does that work?
I don't.
I'm gonna try that shit.
Please stop.
Yeah, don't do that.
Please stop. Don't.
You know what? I think we should all have a checklist, and then we should have like a particular number of pumps per position and mark them off the checklist.
All right, this has been the No Filter Podcast. I want you to
Mookie, stop. Stop.
Oh my God. Oh, that's how
I don't know. Like I'm right. I'm just like, it's weird. Like to even think that like a motherfucker don't have the necessary upper body strength to manipulate a person.
I don't know, bro.
I ain't saying everybody got to be like super strong, but at least strong enough to, move a body.
I can't. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. That this conversation took a weird turn. So.
It didn't, because look, the whole conversation is about body image, right? So it didn't take a turn.
No, not that part. I'm talking about the asking for permission. That's the part that took the turn.
Well, no, but so really, it is right. So as a guy, you would it would probably fuck with your ego if you couldn't physically manipulate her in that way. Probably, I have to assume, right? So if you couldn't do that, does that not tie directly into her body image as well as yours?
It does, most definitely. Because you start something like that, you start thinking about having to lose weight so he can pick you up, so you can experience something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you see, like you be watching movies. So you watching a movie with your chick, whatever, and this hot ass scene come on. Old boy grab her, fucking kick the bar stools out the way, sit her up on the fucking counter, and boom, everything is just there. Like next thing you know, they knocking shit down, the whole shebang. And Shorty looking at you like, damn, I wish you could do that to me. And you looking at your arms like, damn, I wish I could pick that up.
Why is he looking at his arms?
I don't know. I've never been a weak little bitch. I guess what the fuck is he supposed to look at?
He's supposed to look inside himself. He's just a bitch. Like that's it. Like you don't physically look at that.
You think he's Steve Rogers? He's supposed to look inside himself. The fuck?
I'm strong. I'm strong on the inside. And see, you know what? It's just like Ari said, like at the end of the day, I think that is the issue, is why women have such a hard time looking at themselves and wanting to lose weight and do all this other random shit, is because they fuck with ain't shit motherfuckers. Like it's all a circle. It's a circle. Because I really can't. Like, it's weird. I have never, and I've had to talk to women about their issues with their bodies. And I'm like, that shit's your issue. That shit means little to nothing to me. Like, bitch, come on, let's go. Like, I don't know, man. The whole fucking dynamic is weird. What some people like, and it's cool. Everybody's got, I guess, a preference to what they like. And I guess that is what it is.
But is that really a preference when you get to the point that you physically can't perform? Is that a preference or is that a fucking liability?
That's now that on the other hand, that like when you get into performance issues, now that's a whole other story.
Well, it's a performance issue if you can't move this bitch in the bed.
But damn, I choked. But that's why people don't fuck with people that are bigger than them. And that's when they start body shaming motherfuckers because of their own insecurities and their own inadequacy. That's why it doesn't bother like me, you, and the people. Like people we fuck with, it don't fuck with them. It don't bother them. But at the end of the day, the motherfuckers, like some motherfuckers have that standard. They was like, oh no, bitch, you too big for me. No, there's no.
I mean, like at the end, like, look, if the day come and I meet a chick and I got her on her back and I go to pick up her motherfucking leg and put it on my shoulder and I strain myself, oh, I'm done. You just go ahead and put me in a home.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did it jump to that extreme?
Because clearly my body is failing at this point. Like I'm no good to nobody. I'm assuming.
Oh my God. That is fucking crazy. You said just go ahead and wrap it up. That's all she wrote.
Hey, bruh, like real shit. Like, okay, bruh. Honest to God truth. You knocking some shit back. You go to pick up her leg, throw it up on the shoulder, and then you know, I'm not saying a Charlie horse. I mean, you are physically unable to manipulate the thigh and leg of the woman you are pounding out. Do you want to keep going? Or do you want to be done with life?
You know what? Because
ain't no coming back from that.
That
She
is
gonna
true
talk
in
about it.
retrospect, because I was really sitting here thinking about it. I was like, if I can't manipulate one leg like that, yeah, you might be right. It might be time to go ahead. Maybe go ahead and time to
Wrap
fucking
that shit up, B.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
go ahead and
Like,
fucking
I'm
call
good.
that.
Like, oh, I go to pick you up, and then I just like crack, crack, crack. And just go ahead and put me in the home. Have the nurses sponge me. Hopefully it gets a little fucking, hopefully get that mid-range chubby thing going when I'm getting sponged. Because clearly I'm broke. I'm fucked up at this point.
That's not inaccurate. I mean, I can't find a flaw in that logic. This is very true. Like you gotta, yeah.
So I guess we're ultimately saying the patriarchy has ruined women's self-esteem.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say
these weak ass little frail men messing with regular sized women, telling regular sized women that regular is too fucking big because they too fucking weak to move a regular sized bitch.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not even getting into the super plus. I'm like, they are fucking it up with the regular women that they cannot.
Right. Listen, look, 5'4", 170 pounds at 20 years old is the average woman in the US.
And that is beautiful. Beautiful. It is great. That is perfection. I don't care what anybody else.
That means by the time you 20 years old, men, you should be curling 175. Because you got to give yourself an allowance. She probably gonna start out with clothes on. So you need to be curling at least 175 by the time you're 20.
Bitch. You should be at least able to lift your own body weight at bare minimum. Like if you're not lifting your own body, like you should be able to pull up your own body weight, like hands down. And if I'm 270, bitch. If you, as long as you don't weigh more than me, you can pick the fuck up. I'm sorry, like you.
I'm telling you right now, if you weigh more than me, you still getting picked the fuck up. Cause I ain't no weak bitch.
He said, like, I ain't no bitch. It's happening. Like that shit is wild to me. I'm just saying at bare minimum, bitch, you get like, so. Like
when I pick you up off the bed and walk across the room to bend you over so you can look at yourself in the mirror, this is happening.
I'm like,
we're not fucking playing.
Like real shit. This whole body thing is really boils down to the type of motherfucker that you fucking with and your circle. That is it. That is the end all be all about it all.
I wish a motherfucker would. I wish I would be with a group of dudes and they say some shit like, oh, dude, she big as hell. You know what I'm gonna think to myself? Oh, you weak as hell. Like, the fuck you mean? What do you mean she big? She got big titties, a big ass, big thighs, and her fucking titties come out further than her stomach. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's because
where's the logic?
That's because they meet little and they can't get past the cheek. That's what I said it. Fuck you. Fight me, bitches. Fight me. Come for me in the comments. I dare you. Come for me in the fucking comments.
Save us. Save us.
Look, no filter.
I have nothing to say. I don't get picked up.
Shit.
Oh, come for me in the comments, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. You can't whoop my ass.
Oh my god. I didn't even get into that part. I was letting that the fuck go.
I was tiptoeing around it, but it was gonna happen eventually because I was like, that's the only real shit. That's the only other explanation. Like you can say whatever you want to.
Oh Lord.
The first time a motherfucker be like, she too big. And your dick little. That's what that shit means. The dick can't get past the cheeks. I get it. It's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. More women for me.
Oh,
My bad.
whew.
No, I'm not. Fuck y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Whew.
And if that ain't the
Huh.
look, if that ain't the way to end the podcast, I don't know what it is.
Whew.
That's how you. That's
Ari,
how
would you like to close us out on the body image fucking podcast?
No.
Shit. God damn it, Mookie.
What? Look, everybody on this panel was thinking it. I just said it. We was all thinking it. I just happened to say it because that's the first thought.
I personally wasn't thinking it until you said it, and then the common sense of it comes into play. I was more stuck on I just make the assumption everybody got enough to get there.
I'm gonna tell you straight up when a motherfucker when a bitch say, okay, now D, you've been around motherfucker that be like, oh, her ass is too big. First off, what?
What did you say?
What did you say? No, no, your dick is little. Just say that. It's just don't discourage her. Don't talk shit about her because your meat little. Like, no, dick, fuck you. Like, that's weird. That shit's weird to me. Like, no. Like, and then it's even weirder when you hear a motherfucker say her titty's too big. I didn't even know that was a thing for real. Like, what? Where they do that shit at? In what world are titties too big? First of all, there's no such a thing.
Amen.
There's no such a thing
Amen.
as your titties being too big. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. Like,
Yeah,
any
that's not
motherfucker
a
that
real
has
thing.
ever said that a girl's titties is too big was a woman before. I don't care.
That's where you at with it, bro.
They were a woman before. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm sorry. You got to look. It is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like that's weird. Like this shit weird. Like, oh man, why is her ass so big? Like, for smacking? Like, what the fuck? Kind of weird ass question is that?
Oh, look, you done took this shit somewhere it was not supposed to go.
That shit was weird. Because
Damn.
we've all run into these weird old motherfuckers. Like, this shit's weird, man. I ain't got to do. Fuck it.
Nah, look. You look clearly. You know, I be catching you when you be talking about personal shit. Cause I don't be trying to be personal on the pod. Like, I try to keep it real general out this motherfucker.
I think was that personal? I didn't think it was. Was it personal?
No, listen.
Oh.
It wasn't. But then you got to think some of the feedback we've heard from people we know.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That'd be all right. Like at this point, you can right there with that particular topic, you can't, like, it's for me, it's a win-win because okay, dig the move. If any man argues it, you have a little dick. Like, you can't fucking argue it. You can't, like, if you say something, you're wrong. Your dick's little. Like, you gotta move. You fucked up. You overextended your hand. You can't come from me. You can't do it. So whatever you say is irrelevant. Like, you can't come from me. Like, it's fucking you. Because the first thing I'm gonna say is your dick little. Like, you lose. You instantaneously lose that battle. And women are gonna agree with me. Hands down, they're gonna be like, yep, that's right. I'm like, I win. Win-win. It's a win-win situation. I'm sorry. It's a win-win for me. It is. It's a win-win.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying. We all know it. Like, it is what it is. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So I'm really not sorry, but
This shit took two abrupt lefts. Just went bad.
I'm just
Jesus.
saying. We've all said, look, and let me tell you, right? Ari jumped on in the middle of the laughter, said something, then muted herself back. Like, and what she don't know is I'm gonna listen. Look, before it goes up, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna figure out what you said. Cause literally you popped in, you said something, then you popped out. I was like, what did she say? What? I don't know what she said.
I got kicked off.
No, listen, right? So this
Don't play that. You don't need to hear that.
oh my God.
I told her she said, I don't know what it was, but it was so quick
shit.
and it was so abrupt. It was in the middle of us laughing, and she just jumped in. She was like, blah, blah, and then she disappeared again. I was like, what? Oh my God.
So just so you know, in the future, I'm gonna need Cool Mookie in the blue to show up to the podcast. Because Fiery Mookie in the red is a whole nother ball game.
It's a whole nother monster when I put on red.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lord.
man. Look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You can't debate facts. And if any man has ever told you your ass was too big, take out a little dick. So,
Okay.
can't do it. I'm sorry. But anyway, like I said, wait, never fucking mind. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off right now. Y'all can have it.
All right. Closing comments, remarks. I want you to know that there are tears coming down my face.
Don't.
My bad. All right, I keep stepping on you. My bad. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say, don't base your self-image on somebody else's standards. That's all I got.
I thought there was so much more. I was listening to. I was like, yes, all right, held it.
No, that was simple.
You got anything?
Simple, straight to the point.
Wait, what? Wait, what you say?
She said simple and straight to the point.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
My ribs hurt. I got tears in my eyes. My nose is running. I'm not in close enough proximity to blow my nose right now. And I feel like sniffling into the podcast would not be the business. I don't have anything to attribute to the current topic though. Like I have no more anything to contribute to the topic.
So what you're saying is my last and final thought.
No, I am not fucking agreeing with you. I am not fucking agreeing with you.
So did I derail the entire podcast?
I am not agreeing with you. I listen. So I joke about body shaming fat ass Mookie all time. I'm just gonna let it the fuck go. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm not going to openly agree with you in this forum.
Well,
okay.
Yeah. So again, this has been the No Filter Podcast.
I have no legs. I have no legs.
If you want to, feel free to follow us. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to
This
hit us
week,
up.
do not send them because Mookie was out of his mind.
Feel free to send it to the No Filter Podcast 2022 at gmail.com, or you can hit us up on any other social medias, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And once again, do we have anything that we want to add before we close out? All right, we out.